Up first on the project docket is product on white. The product that I chose is White Claw Mango. I mainly wanted to do White Claw just because it's a white can, and I think white on white would be kind of cool and a little bit of a challenge lighting wise to get like the little highlights on the can. And I think the mango or any sort of fruit color would create like a good color pop on white. So that's kind of what I went for. That's where my brain was at. I've already shot the White Claw video and I've already done the graphic design and I've taken the photo. So I've done all three. But first, let's go ahead and watch the behind the scenes of the White Claw video, and we'll come back. We'll come back here when everything's done. Maybe I'll show the video again, but we'll come back here so I can have a full review. Everything's loaded up. It rained last night. It didn't rain on me this morning while I was loading up, so that's good. It's running slightly behind schedule, so we're headed to Tyler's and let's go. All right, so we got everything set up. We arrived at Tyler's, I don't know, 2 hours ago. We have everything set up here. We've got 3 lights, got a big white sweep. We've got the White Claw cans here. They're down here. We're probably gonna drink them after. We got some aperture lights. We got a Blackmagic Pocket Cinema 4K camera. One of my babies, my first big boy purchase. So we're gonna go ahead and see how this goes. Dude, my hands are so yellow now. I'm gonna stain everything I touch. I should probably keep my hands out of the water. What? Oh, we've got like a C-stand arm. We drilled a hole, we emptied a can, we drilled a hole in the bottom and fed some fishing line back there so we can kind of like angle it the way that we want. And then we just kind of like, you know, gaff taped it. And currently we have a Chick-fil-A straw hooked up to a syringe to squirt some food dye behind it and hopefully get some inky goodness. So we've reached a little dilemma here. We're going to do our pour shot, and as you can see, all of these logos are facing outwards towards the camera. And we're doing our pour shot, and the little tabby area where we pour from is perfectly aligned so the logo is facing the camera. And this is our test can, so we were just like, yeah, this works fine, no problem. We open up this can, and we go to pour it, but when we pour it from where the tab is supposed to be, the White Claw is below it instead of facing out towards the camera. So now now we've realized that all of these are kind of inconsistent. This one's kind of out, which we could probably use this one. But this one, the logo's on the top. So it's just like an inconsistency of like the label printing on the cans, which like, you know, isn't like there's nothing wrong with that, but it just makes it harder for us to kind of predict on how we're gonna do our shot. So I guess the main takeaway here is study the product and make sure that everything aligns right instead of just wasting like a can when you got thirsty on set in the Texas heat. And you're, you know, just don't waste your product, look at it. It's kind of a pain, but it's just something that we never thought we would run across. Well, we did it. It's currently 6:30. We finished around 5, and we started around 10 or 10:30. So it was a solid days of work. I know I left before the sun rose, and I'm arriving when the sun's going down, and it's literally right there in my eyes. So the next thing to do is just to unload all this gear, import the footage. Hopefully everything imports fine, and we'll just start the edit and see how it goes. See you there. Okay, so we're taking a quick walk down to the store. Got to pick up a few things. Completely forgot that I had to take a photo of this. I'm doing a graphic design, a video, and a photo for everything. And I left all of my mango white claw at Tyler's. So now I have to go pick up mango white claw and a mango to hopefully take this photo today. And as far as the video goes, we're kind of crossing the street. We're kind of behind a little bit. It's going to be down to the wire. I want to post a video on Labor Day. It's currently the Friday before Labor Day, and I still have to record sound effects and do an asset. So hopefully I can find something to record the spray can. So I'm going to get like a spray bottle and record it on like a black background, so when that can pops open, the little spray comes up off of it. So hopefully I can find that. Got a lot to do. I edited out a fishing line for like 2 hours for 2 shots last night. It's looking good, but we're down to the wire on this one. Hopefully I can get it done. I think I can. If the video posts on Monday, then I did it and everything's great, and we'll see how it goes. So here's the deal. The shoot went well. I thought everything went fine when we were shooting. I didn't realize that there was really any issues until I got it into post and I started editing it. I shot everything at 120 frames per second, and initially when I did that, I thought like, well, yeah, that's fine, because then I can speed it up and slow it down in post and just do whatever I need to and just kind of like bend the footage to whatever song choice I had chosen. But that actually seemed more limiting because I had to like speed ramp everything to like 1200% or 800% just to make it match like the rhythm of the song, and 120 of the can twisting was just way too slow, and I didn't like that. I wish that I had chosen different frame rates for different shots. So that's one thing I need to be mindful of, which is just choosing which shots I need to shoot at 24 or 60 and 120. Just pick and choose and cater that towards the shot that I need. But overall, I think that the video was good. I think it's worth showing, but I don't hate it and I'm not in love with it. I'm just indifferent about it. So there's my full review on my video. Let me know in the comments below if you loved it or if you hated it. I'm curious to see what you think. But we'll go ahead and move on to the photo and graphic design. I'm going to throw them up on the screen real quick. As far as the graphic design went, I didn't have a problem with that at all. I actually feel like this was the easiest one out of all of them. All I did was draw like a picture of the White Claw logo. I didn't feel comfortable going online, finding a source, taking their vector logo and image tracing it. I just wanted to draw it myself, scan it into my computer, and then image trace my drawing. So that's what I did. And then once I had all that worked out, I just kind of played around with the shades of black and the drop shadow and created like a cool highlight on the waves to give it like a metallic-y kind of look. And I think it looks like waves, but also like a claw, like a bear claw. So just playing around with that and then introducing the sunrise and the mango color, I think all worked out really well, and I love it. I think it looks pretty good. As far as the photo goes, I actually thought this was a pretty easy one too. I had an extra piece of foam core. I set up an overhead light and a side light, and I just kind of played around with those until I got the lighting and look that I wanted. And then I took several plates. I took a clean plate, and then I cut up a bunch of mangoes, laid those out in a pattern, took that photo, cleaned them off, put the can in there, took a photo of that, and then I just kind of like composited them together in Photoshop, tweaked the colors, and I feel like I got a pretty good result. That's the process on everything. Let me know in the comments below maybe your rank
in the order of video, photo, graphic design on which one you prefer over the others. And that's all I got for this one. I think the project was pretty fun. I'm looking forward to the next challenge. Let's see what we got in store.